Whenever a person tries to walk on the path of honesty, there are many people who try to take advantage of him because your innocence attracts cunning individuals and they think of deceiving you. But when a person starts meditating, the emergence of love begins within him, creating simplicity in his heart. Innocence comes, a sense of love comes, but we live in the world. And when people in the world take advantage of our innocence, they come close to us and, by deceiving us, exploit us, causing a deep impact on our hearts. A prickly feeling settles within our minds, and we start questioning ourselves. Is living an honest life a sin? Should I become a cunning person too? When such thoughts arise, we tend to distance ourselves from meditation, hindering our focus. Would you like to meditate? Would you like to love? But the world won't let you. So how do you maintain balance? It's a significant question, and it's essential to find the solution because if you face deception, you may never move towards meditation. You won't achieve spiritual progress in your life. The answer to this question will be revealed through this story. Before delving into the story, please subscribe to this channel. Now let's begin. Once, Gautam Buddha was sitting with his disciples, imparting a teaching about the importance of simplicity in meditation. He emphasized that entry into meditation can be achieved through simplicity. The more straightforward, innocent, and ordinary a person is, the more the seed of love can sprout within his mind, leading to meditation. At that moment, a king named Suraj was also present. After hearing this teaching, he said, "Lord, since I have become your follower, people have been taking advantage of my simplicity. Before becoming your follower, everyone was afraid of me because I was very cruel and easily imposed the penalty of death on people. However, after becoming your follower and starting meditation, I no longer feel inclined to do such things. I live with love for everyone. I listen to their words and understand, but some people are taking advantage of it, causing difficulties in my rule and administration. You tell me, what should I do now?" Buddha says that I will answer this through a story. Pay close attention to the story, and at the end, provide the answer to my question. Buddha begins to tell that once a monk was passing through a village. On the way, he noticed a ficus tree. He thought, "Why not take a short rest here?" As soon as the monk started moving towards the tree, some people stopped him and said, "Don't go there. There is a venomous snake there that has bitten many people. It is so dangerous that anyone who approaches it gets killed." The monk smiles and says, "One day, everyone has to die. If I have to die today, no one can stop it." Saying this, the monk moves forward, sits under the tree, and then encounters the snake. The snake asks, "Aren't you afraid that I will kill you?" The monk replies with great love, "Brother, what is there to be afraid of? Whatever you do it so that someone might kill you. But I don't harm others. I have no fear of death, nor do I have any desire for life. No harm can come to me, so why should I fear you?" Hearing all this, the snake is astonished. Until now, it had only seen people who tried to kill it and ran away in fear. For the first time, it saw someone who wasn't afraid of it. After witnessing this, the snake falls at the monk's feet and says, "Lord, everything I have done until today was only to save my life. If I didn't assume this form, people would have killed me. You are absolutely right. But if you want to be free from the attachments of this life, then calm down and realize that whether it happens today or tomorrow, life will eventually come to an end. Therefore, there is no need for you to harm people." Saying this, the monk leaves the place, now snake determined not to engage in any wrongful actions from now on. He abandons scaring everyone, but it has the opposite effect on him. Those who used to run away from him in fear now try to harm him. He begins to suffer injuries, and the snake becomes very distressed. People used to run behind him with sticks to beat him. The snake, seeking to love everyone, ends up facing the consequences of his past actions as people take advantage of his changed approach. Thus, The monsoon season passes. After the monsoon season passed, the same Buddhist monk was returning along the same path. He sat down once again under that tree to rest. The snake recognized the monk upon seeing him and approached. The monk was astonished to see the change in the snake's condition. The snake, recognizing the monk, said that since the monk enlightened him, he had stopped causing harm to others. However, people had started mistreating him. They began to injure him, and some even tried to kill him. Now, the snake was in a dilemma, unsure of whether to continue on the path of love and face potential harm or revert to his previous ways of defending himself. He asked the monk for guidance on what to do, as he feared for his life. "Tell me, why should I not harm others to stay alive?" the snake asked. The monk replied, "O Nagadev, I never told you to change your nature. Cruelty is your nature. If you don't remain like this, people will attack you. However, it doesn't mean your inner purpose should be wrong. You also need to keep yourself right from within and show only what is necessary externally. As a venomous creature, people should fear you, as without that fear, they might harm you. But you need to keep yourself intact. You should not harm others. Instead, create fear within them. When people come to harm you, instead of attacking, showcase your strength. Let your reputation be such that people dare not come near you. Internally, you shouldn't even think about harming anyone, but externally, you should show everyone that you can strike, and only then can you keep yourself safe." After telling this story, Buddha says, "What can you learn from this, Suraj?" Suraj replies, "We should not change our external nature, but we must change ourselves from within." He explains that his condition had been like that of a snake for the past few days since he couldn't decide how to run his kingdom. Running a kingdom requires politics, and sometimes punishment is necessary. Without it, the kingdom won't function. But on the other hand, when he listened to Buddha's teachings, he felt that until he became loving and simple, he couldn't attain meditation. This dilemma had disturbed his nights. However, from your story, I understand that I need to meditate, bring success within, and perform my duties with love. I don't want people to feel that I have become naive and incapable of giving strict punishment. A balance between simplicity and sternness is necessary for a good life and effective governance. Friends, simplicity and innocence are good, but only as long as you are living a monastic life, where you don't have to manage worldly responsibilities. However, when you live in the world, you have to face practicality. You can't turn away from your duties. I have seen many people who, when they start meditating, become so simple and innocent that their family and relatives start taking advantage of them. Because of this, their close family has to endure a lot of suffering. But while living in the world, not managing worldly duties, not taking care of one's family, this is also a sin. Therefore, this story tells us that we need to change from within. We don't have to change our nature. Deepen your meditation from within and become simple from within. But there is no need to show that simplicity outwardly. There is no need to show people that I am meditating and there is such a change happening inside me. This will lead to arrogance and pride. You have to maintain your nature outwardly as it is, but consciousness, meditation, and love need to be cultivated from within so that people cannot take advantage of you, and you can also make spiritual progress. How did you like this story? Let me know in the comments section, and if you liked it, do subscribe to this channel. See you in the next story. Until then, take care and stay blissful.